With EMDR, you are activating that part of yourself in your mind. And all you have to do if you have a traumatic experience is think about the traumatic experience, and you're there in your head and in your body and in your emotions. So at the beginning of the EMDR process, we have people run through a 30-second mental movie of what happened right before the traumatic event up until the present day or even into the future. And so they're kind of scanning through in their mind what's going on with them. And all of a sudden the tears start coming down. People are breathing heavily and they're getting upset about it because they're right back there in that place. And that's all it takes for your brain to know, okay, here we go. We're going to this place. The difference is that the bilateral stimulation allows you to process at the same time. And so as you are doing the bilateral stimulation and the butterfly tapping, your brain is processing. So it's going through memories, it's going through feelings, and you're in control of that whole process. We have a team of people that are containing space and that are available for one-on-one if needed, but are also just breathing and holding space and grounding and making people have that dual awareness where they're mentally and maybe emotionally back in this traumatic place, but they know that they're not actually back there again and that they're safe and they're going to be okay and they can stop at any point in time. So they're in complete control, which is very empowering when you have a traumatic incident, which normally people are not in control of at the time. And then whenever you're finished in your body, you can lower your hands to your thighs. When I was in Mexico, there was a woman who was processing her cancer diagnosis. And she was doing the bilateral stimulation. She started hyperventilating a little bit. And what was happening is she was having this flash forward of if she didn't survive her cancer diagnosis, what would happen to her children. So she's almost hyperventilating about it. And for about 15 minutes, she's just processing. And she's going to that terrifying place of the what if, which is terrifying. And she's allowing herself in a safe way to really go there and process, which the beautiful part about that is that it's there whether she acknowledges it or not. So it's better to acknowledge it and allow yourself to go there for 15 minutes in a really intense way to get over the other side, because if you don't, then you're living every single day, all day with that fear. Maybe not as intense as that 15 minutes that you're somewhat hyperventilating, but it's there. So is it better to just hold on to that all day, every day, as you're laying in bed sleeping and worrying about what's going to happen to your children if you don't survive this cancer diagnosis? Or is it better to get really intensely into the deepest fear that you have for 15 to 30 minutes in a safe setting with a professional who knows what they're doing, is giving your brain that space to process and get you over to the other side where you can experience some relief and not hold on to that day to day? So it's up to you.